Hi guys, to start 2024 really well, I'm back with chess puzzle. So let's see. Um, in this chess puzzle, I created it just today, so it's in mind. So here, black is about to checkmate white in one. Okay, so we're in the position which is the end of the game. Black just gonna play rook b1 and checkmate. But the question is, can you prove that during this game a piece was promoted? Well, this is the question of this puzzle. Can you prove that a piece was promoted during this game? You can pause the video and try to solve it. Well, um, let's go with the solution. So I'm gonna pick an analyzer. Okay. So the first information, as I said that black was about to checkmate white in one, playing rook b1. So it means that it's actually black to play, and it's just gonna win. Okay. So the question is, okay, but if it's black to play, what was the last white move? And as you can see, you didn't have many choices because pawn a2 and f2 cannot move. The bishop in g1 couldn't be the last white move because it would mean that he came from h2, and it's not allowed to play bishop h2 to g1 because the black king would have been in check before the white move. This is not allowed. So it means that the last move is played obviously by the white king. So was it king b2 to a1 or king b1 to a1? Well, first, it cannot be king b2 to a1 because in b2 the king would be in check by the rook and by the pawn, and it's obviously not possible for black to administrate this double check with the rules. It's like it's not this is not playable, so you cannot make this double check because you don't have ways to do this. The pawn couldn't move, okay, so it was already there, so it means that the white king would have been in check even before black moved, so it's not possible. So it means that the last move, we know it, was king b1 to a1. Okay, so let's go like this. This was one move ago. So now the question is, okay, but it means that the white king was actually in check by the rook in b4. And so what was the last black move to administrate this check? And here you have multiple possibilities, and we're going to see that all the possibilities lead to a promoted piece. So the first possibility is, well, the first thing you can see is that it's not possible to actually make this check with the pieces that are actually on the board. Okay, it's not allowed for a pawn to go like this. It's not allowed to go like that. Okay, because the pawn are going down. So you can also, it's not playable to make something like this because the white king would have been in check before the rook moved. So it means that a piece was on b2 or b3, moved somewhere, and the check appeared. Okay, but this piece is not on the board. Well, it's not possible, for instance, to play knight b3 to c6. Okay, so you don't have a piece to discover the check. So it means that the piece which discovered the check was on a1 after the move, and so the white king captured it. This is why we cannot see it anymore. So a piece gonna be there. You have multiple ways to do this. First, with the knight. Let's say that you had a knight in b3, and the move was knight a1 check, and then king takes. But then, as you can see on this position, you have 3 black knights, so one of them is promoted. So if this is the last move, you have a promotion, and this promotion was a black knight. Okay, you cannot do it with a rook, obviously. You cannot discover also with, oh god, you cannot discover this with also a queen, because the king would have been check already. So you can try with a bishop, and you can try with a pawn. Let's try with a bishop. Maybe a bishop was there. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's say a bishop was there. Then he could play bishop a1 and king's captures. Okay. Okay. So this is possible. And this piece, the bishop in b2. If it's not a promoted bishop, it means that it started in f8. But how the bishop could leave f8 to reach b2, since e7 and g7 didn't move during this game? It means that this bishop was captured on f8, and so this bishop cannot be the bishop that started in f8. So it means that this bishop is a promoted bishop. So again, if this is the last move, we had a promotion. And of course, the last way to do it with a pawn. Let's say we had something like this. Pawn capture, and then king captured. But then obviously this pawn was promoted. He captured something in a1, and it was promoted. So in the 3 different cases, with a knight, with the bishop, or with the pawn, all the possibilities lead to a promotion. Well, I hope you liked it. See you guys. Bye bye.